Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here, and welcome to episode number 5 of my Lyon Next Gen Career Mode. Today we actually have 2 games against Evian, first up in the league and second up in the French Cup, so it'll be very interesting to see how that goes. Hopefully we can pick up some wins, but still, I'm finding out my best players, more so in defence, the centre-backs. Who's going to be my first 2 choices at centre-back? Really, it's a challenge between Bisvac, Kone, and Titi right now, but we do have a young guy coming through. Sa, he's a very strong player. I explained it before. He's got some amazing stats. He's very strong. 6'5", only 19. His strength's like 91. He's going to be an insane player. But right now, we have almost conceded a chance, and we actually have, look at that, late in the first half. To be honest, that was probably, I'm not sure if that was my fault. It probably was a little bit, because I like to bring up my goalkeeper to shorten the angles when a player is trying to take a shot. More often than not, it works well. You see here, he comes up, and unfortunately, he couldn't really close the space the way I intend to, and the way goalkeepers usually do. Of course, it'll work with better keepers and a low 70 rated keeper. Of course, it's not going to work as best to it is. As best to its ability, as we concede another goal, where I got pretty angry about that. But again, it was to the fault of Bisvac not being strong enough, or not being fast enough originally. But you see the strength. He was nudging him, and then he had a perfect shot. I'm not sure if that would have happened in real life if a strong defender was nudging you. You wouldn't hit a perfect shot, would you? So I'm not sure about that. And of course, we conceded another as I go to ultra attacking. That's what you get. And when I lose games where I lose, there's probably unrealistic score lines that doesn't really showcase the match, how it was played, because I do go ultra attacking and then I concede probably 1 or 2 goals, then I normally would. Because look at that right there. We had 6 shots on target and they only had 4, and 12 shots overall to 7. So yeah, they scored 3 or 4 on target and I had 6 on target. More on target, I didn't even score once. Make of that what you will as we head into transfer deadline day. We're not going to make any movements here because I had no idea. I know we need to sign players, but two things. I don't really have money to sign anyone better than we already have in terms of, even backup players. We couldn't really sign anyone. Plus, I wasn't ready in terms of scouting someone. I didn't know who I wanted to sign. More realistically, I'm going to try and sign some free transfers in January, and that's going to help us into the second season. So first season, no doubt, it's probably going to be a struggle, but there's not much you can do about that. I have to deal with what players I have, and of course, I have some key players like Lacazette, Grenier, Batafimi Gomez. They're players you think I would be able to win games with. You would think anyway, but here, youth report, no idea how to, I'm just going to call him Diaranki, I'm not going to attempt his last name, but Jimmy Narsing is developing well, very high potential, the Dutch player, so he's going to be a very, very exciting player into the future, and I'm going to have so many of those, especially when my Brazil ones come through. Like to me, that's the high point for a career mode. Like when I lose, I honestly don't care as much. Some people probably think results is very important, but I want to show you. I want to show my tips for the game. I don't have tips how to play better. My tips is how to get the best youth players, and you're going to see that's going to be the focal point. Unless I'm in like finals of games, like games during the season, like league games. I find them really boring, to be honest. All my interest is towards this you see right here, getting youth players in, and the exciting time when you get a very, very good young prospect, as you're about to see. This guy, Michael Collin, he's alright. I think I signed him the second month around, but that guy right there, Remy Carboni, he's going to be, Carboni, I should say. Yeah, look at him. He's going to be amazing. Potential from 76 to 94. As I said, for me, that's the high point of a career, getting these good young players and developing them into the first team. I'm not sure what other people think on that. You're probably I'm just guessing what other people think. You probably think I'm focusing on that to focus the attention away from the bad results. But once I get these players into the first team after a season or two, they're going to become into really, really good players, and then I'm going to have players I want in the team to the way I play, and that's what I always do. My first season is really average whenever I play, to be honest. Every season after my first season, I always do better. So, please keep that in mind. It takes a new, if you think about it in real life, sure, I'm probably not the best at career mode. I have my own way of managing, and it shows benefits a couple seasons down the track. So hopefully you can stick with me throughout all those seasons, because no doubt I will be improving in terms of results, but improving the squad, I see that as a crucial point as well, because it really shows that there will be positives in the future. Like when you sign a new manager, unless you're Chelsea, unless you're Roman Abramovich, you don't have to get results in the first season in fear of getting fired. But who knows what might happen in the game if we don't reach our expectations. But again, like I said, we've got another game against Evian, and they have an early chance here. And what's that? A rebound goal in the 45th minute? That's unheard of. But you can't do much about those goals. It just, yeah, like I said, you couldn't do much. It rebounded off the post and just landed to him perfectly. Berigo, well, not like I said, I have no idea how to pronounce most French names, so apologies for that. But moving on, as you can see here, bang off the post, lands perfectly to him, right to his feet. Not sure how often you'll see that in real life, but again, moving on, you just got to take it on the chin as we move on. Lacazette, look at the strength by him and the skill to turn around to find Grenier, and look at that hit right there. Clement Grenier. That was perfect. That's exactly what I mean when I say in this year's game, players with actual good ability and their pace doesn't matter. Like technical ability matters, and you can see that right there. Fantastic hits. See, he controlled that very, very well with his first touch, and the goalkeeper is not going to be saving that. Perfect hits. But now we've got to defend for another injury time goal potentially. And I thought that could have been a free kick, but I must have got the ball there on that situation. So luckily, Clement Grenier, he came up for us when it was like that wasn't an easy goal. A lot of goals you score in FIFA are pretty easy, like one-on-one situations and that. But when you can hit a shot like that, yeah, they're very important goals, and only the best players in the game can do that. You probably don't think Clement Grenier is the best player in the game, but he definitely has amazing technical attributes. So keep that in mind if you want to sign him on free in January. Yeah, that's why I wanted to sign him up, so he didn't want to go to another team. He almost did, but I just gave him more money, and you know that pleases everyone. So Gonalons, I'm not sure what I'm doing there. But Anthony Lopez comes up with a decent save, but they're still going to have another chance here with Kone against Kone. We have both of us have a Kone in the team. They hit one, rebounds off the post, and again, we are very, very lucky to not concede a goal. And yeah, luckily for us, that time it didn't rebound to one of their players and they got an easy tap in. And unfortunately, that was offside. I'm not sure about other people, but for me, sometimes my reaction when I press the button, it reacts like a second later. But Gazelle, this guy, actually, we've got really good prospects in our team. Gazelle, Benzia, attacking prospects are looking very good. And that was his opposite 2-star weak foot on the right side. He's a left footer, of course, and he's got decent potential as well. So, well, he's a young player with a decent rating, so I would imagine he'll have decent potential because he's, yeah, what, 67 overall? Or just around that, or 70? I'm getting mixed up with Benzia, but he's showing he can make an impact. A few games he's played so far, the highlights I've showed you, he's showed good dribbling, and obviously he can show he has a good shot on him as well. Badimo trying to get forward here, a 1-2 back to Badimo, cuts in with the fake shot that was, and then a powerful shot again, I believe that was in his right foot. You know, the first league game of the season, he scored a goal on the finesse on the right, and he has confidence to hit it on his right, and luckily for them, their keeper stuck out his left glove and saved it. And again, not really standing a chance from corners. And Brion, I tried too many fake shots, and that probably resulted in a very embarrassing finesse shot right there, and that was never looking like a goal. So here we might have a late chance. Benzia getting through a little bit of skill and hits it on target once again. That's what I mean. I'm very confident in myself and my players to get shots on targets. You see 10 shots we've got, not sure. Oh, again, we're having so many shots. That's the thing for me. I'm actually scoring, or not scoring, yeah, I'm not scoring enough goals. I'm getting the shots on. Look at that, 11 shots, 5 on targets, but only 1 goal. I really would want to score more than that, but it's a penalty shootout. Hopefully we can come up and win this. So Gorku first up, doesn't hit it amazingly, just outside the green. And luckily, the goalkeeper just missed that. And the first one is always the highest pressure for mine. So here, they step up and hopefully Anthony Lopez can do a job. I guess the right way, but that was just a perfectly hit pen and couldn't do much about that. I did what I could, guess the right way. Grenier, what can he do here? Not a great penalty once again, not in the green. And it wasn't a great shot as well. That could have been easily saved if the keeper guessed the right way. But unfortunately, for them, He didn't. But here, guess the wrong way once again. It's pretty difficult to guess the right way because they could go straight, left, right, in between both. It's pretty hard to actually guess. Benzia. The inexperience has come to the floor right now, and it's shown. And we're behind for now. But Mokongu comes in, and he just hit it straight. But for me, I can tell when they're going to hit it straight. At least probably 8 out of 10 times. And you're probably going to see that maybe another time. Just wait and see what happens next as Brion comes in. Powerful shots. But again, if the goalkeeper just gets the right way, no doubt he would have had a chance to save it as Escobar for Evian comes up. A very important shot this is for them. But again, he goes straight. And Anthony Lopez is looking like the star of this penalty shootout right now. If we win, it's all because of him. Maxime Gonalons, he can score the winning goal. The captain, and he does. Probably the best penalty of the game right there when there probably was the most pressure out of all the penalties, maybe apart from the first one. But it's just a perfect situation for the captain to score the winning penalty. Perfect how just that panned out. You see a chance there, but it was good to pick up a win in the league. But yeah, we didn't win. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. We didn't win in the league. That's what was disappointing, but we won in the cup. But you don't get points in the league for that, unfortunately. Maybe we could make a cup run. Who knows? But if you enjoy this series, please drop a like. It definitely motivates me to upload the next episode, and comments as well. They're always appreciated. So hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.